My fucking cabeza is hurting. I haven't been home in like weeks. So now I'm home and I'm about to perform tomorrow. But I got shit to do today.
Let the crib within.
Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you got me. I'll be there shortly. Care what your friends say, if they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up.
Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's nuts. When I pulled off the lot, that's done. Right in my town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Damn, it feels good to be a tailor. To rock camo shorts, chuck tees, and smoke papers. We coming in all flavors. Fall up in the spot as long as the champagne's there. Couple pretty hoes, I don't know they name here. Smell the weed, see two fingers, know my gang near. Yeah, you ballin', but they ain't cheering. I guess they tired of room for the same players.
So what? I keep them rolled up, sagging my pants, not caring what I show. Keep it real with my niggas, keep it playing for these hoes. It look clean, don't it? Washed it the other day, watch how you lean on it. Keep me some 501 jeans on it, roll joints bigger than King Kong's fingers, and smoke them hoes down to they stingers. You a class clown, and if I skip for the damn with your bitch smoking grade A. That's what I have to do. Champagne all night, never worry about a damn thing. Yeah, might, homie, I'm on my level. Yeah, 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 take one shot to the brain, and order 3 more shots. I'm going in. Hey, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah.
Oh man, straight off the back, man. Wiz Khalifa would drop his now in classic, underrated gym mixtape, Flight School, in 2009. And this shit was crazy. I mean, you had the song Shame going to crazy. Aha was a classic. I mean, Wiz could do no wrong and shit. And then 2010 came, Wiz would drop his now really classic fire mixtape. April 14, 2010, Wiz Khalifa would drop Cushion Orange Juice, nigga. This shit was like the craziest mixtape at the time. I mean, you gotta realize this is the blog era of music and shit. So this shit was everywhere. I mean, everybody loved this mixtape. I remember I remember specifically bumping this mixtape at the time. I was a young nigga, man, but this mixtape was everywhere. I mean, like, damn, the majority of the songs. Mesmerized was everywhere. In the Cut, it was everywhere. Like, it was so many songs. Never Been, like, that shit was all over the place. It was so much heat coming from Wiz this 1 year right here and shit. So his name would really, like, Wiz had been out for a little minute, but his name would really start buzzing once this mixtape had dropped. I mean, just because so many people love this tape. Wiz will be dominating, but the next year after this, Wiz will really take things to the next level. Hey man, like I always say, man, if you new here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man. You think you saw any one of these videos before, like anywhere, nigga, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2024. Man, as you can read the title, as you can breathe, nigga, as you can run, nigga, as you can use your motherfucking eyes to see what the hell we talking about, nigga. We got the one and only Wiz Khalifa. Not just Wiz Khalifa. 2011 Wiz Khalifa, man. Y'all give him a round of fucking applause, nigga. Yes, nigga, yes. Oh, man, 2011 Wiz Khalifa, nigga. I mean, you gotta realize, bro, Wiz at this point was like Super Saiyan, nigga. Like I said, the year he had took off in 2010 was crazy, but this year was like, when you will see, like, I ain't gonna lie, from, I would say probably for 2010 to like 2015, 16 was when Wiz Khalifa was honestly dominating the rap game. I mean, like, every release from mixtape to album was straight fire flames, nigga. But this year right here was literally fire flames. I mean, like, majority of this nigga biggest songs stems from this 1 year and shit. Nigga was on majority of features this year. He was everywhere, my nigga. This, like, he had fully took off as an artist, and he was influencing hella niggas for sure. Like, it was definitely there. And Wiz Khalifa always been like a top favorite rapper for me. Like, he always been in my top 5, not even top 5, probably like top 10 artists and shit. Like, definitely one of the artists in my opinion that got the craziest mixtape game, like kind of mixtape catalog. Like, his shit could really be up there with like Wayne low-key. That's a hot take though. Like I say, man, if you new here and shit and you don't know how these type of videos go, man, we're gonna be talking about 2011 Wiz Khalifa era. I mean, like, the year where Wiz Khalifa, in my opinion, was dominating the game and shit. He was already dominating 2010 and shit, but this year was like dominating, nigga. I mean, truly dominating. Yeah, man, like I say, man, so we gonna be talking about then the, like, we gonna talk about like 3 major parts in my opinion though. We gonna talk about Black Yellow going crazy, the Rollins Paper album and shit, the Cabin Fever mixtape, you know, cause God knows we gotta talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Mac and Delta soundtrack, you know, / movie, but I don't really know. We're gonna talk about the movie because I already said the movie came out in, like, I think the movie came out in 2012, but I know the soundtrack dropped that year because I still listen to it like a motherfucker. And we're gonna talk about just the crazy shit that went on, like the patch, you know, cause everybody had the Wiz Khalifa patch. I had that shit. I mean, everybody had that shit. We're just gonna talk about 2011 Wiz Khalifa as a whole, man. Man, like I always tell y'all niggas, go in your room, sit down in your bed, get you a blanket, whatever you got to eat, and watch me yap. If I have a long this video for the Oh man, we gotta talk about the legendary Black and Yellow single. I mean, kind of the single to take Wiz Khalifa off. I mean, he was already known, like I said, in the industry with like the mixtapes and, you know, the song Say Yeah that came out like a couple years ago, which was like a semi-hit for him. But it wasn't a mainstream hit that would take him off to like the mainstream. I mean, it was like songs that were just going crazy in just the industry. I mean, the mainstream was like calling for this nigga name when this shit dropped. But yeah, man, Black and Yellow, man, you couldn't go nowhere in late 2010, early 2011 without hearing this song on your local radio station, TV. You know, who remember when MTV Jams was like the biggest thing? Like, every morning before you got ready for school and shit, every music video would play, or like, and this song was kind of like the main song. She got like 106 Park was still around too at this point, you know, so that was going crazy on there too. Couldn't go nowhere and shit. I mean, this song took Wiz Khalifa off, bro. I mean, it literally like became a #1 hit. Like, that's how big the song really was at the time. The song was low-key inspired by Wiz Khalifa growing up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and shit. And then who been watching the music video when he had the yellow Dodge Challenger Hemi with the black stripes? It was yellow, which was one of my dream cars and shit. You know, like, I honestly, like, that kind of made me get into Challengers watching that video. Like, seeing this music video growing up made me like want to get one of them cars and shit. That motherfucker was so fucking fire at the time, nigga. I ended up taking off like a motherfucker though, man. Lil Wayne had did that classic remix, Green and Yellow and shit.
But yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. At Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. I put it down, representing for my team. I'm in green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
The song could have won this man a Grammy in 2012 and shit. Honestly, bro, it was a crazy time, bro. Like, this song was like huge. Like, if you remember, you remember. I know y'all remember the remix that had dropped, the shit that had Snoop Dogg, Juicy J, and T-Pain on that. Dropped in early 2011.
Big Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. See, on the West Coast, I'm the big chief.
I'm a bumblebee, lit up like a Christmas tree. Drinking Hennessy, black, I'm from Tennessee. Juicy J made the way on my own too. Quarter meal for the Phantom, bitch, I own you.
Me and my Lamborghini, black and yellow, black and yellow. I can rock it on the beat, acapella, acapella. Sideways in the turning lane, yeah. Fire flame, I be burning main.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it was fine, but it was kind of unnecessary. Yeah, like, this the era when remixes was dominating. I might have to make a video on that in the future. Like, when remix, like when DJ Khaled used to get every big name in the industry on his song and dropped that shit as a remix and call that shit the G mix and shit. That used to be a big moment in hip hop at that time, but niggas don't do that shit no more. And he followed that up with the song Roll Up and shit that had dropped in February the 3rd of 2011 and shit, which was the second single from Rollins Paper. And this song was crazy. I mean, like, crazy. I mean, like, Wiz Khalifa at this point, this whole year, not whole year, but like this kind of time of the year, this is when he started coming out with like kind of like pop rap type songs. You know, it wasn't just songs that was coming for Kush and Orange Juice. It was kind of like he was kind of leaning into a more pop aesthetic. You know, some people like to say that kind of ruined his career. I don't think it ruined his career. I think it only made him bigger and shit. You know, with songs like "See You Again" and all that shit like that. And this song was kind of one of those songs that was like a pop rap type song and shit. Now, when I listen to this song, bro, I tend to be wanting to tear up sometimes because it's really like, it ain't really a motivational song and shit, cause like, he be talking about rolling up, bro. He could talk about rolling up, pulling up, but he also could be talking about rolling up, smoking. We all know Wiz Khalifa a bit fucking smoker. They be getting like teared up, you know, just listen to like the lyrics. I get teared up just like that nostalgic sound. Like you don't get nostalgic listen to none of this shit, then you either want there for that era or you just genuinely just didn't give a fuck. Cause I be down there like, I be low key, my eyes get watery when I be listening to shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm being 100%. I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. That whole vibe and shit. I remember Cassie being in the music video was a big deal and shit. Yeah, that Cassie. Honestly, a fire ass song and shit, man. It was crazy. Then on March 29th, 2011, he'll drop his third studio album, Rolling Papers, niggas, which went crazy in the industry. It debuted at number 2 on the billboards and sold 197,000 first week. And you gotta realize, bro, at this point, Wiz Khalifa was coming off of Kush and Orange Juice. He was coming off of so many fire mixtapes and shit. Don't get me wrong now. This not his debut studio album. It seems like a debut studio album, but it's not though. It's kind of like the first major like album he had dropped on a major label and shit. Cause all the other albums like Show and Prove that dropped in 06 and the album Deal or No Deal that dropped in 09 was kind of like independent type albums, you know. Like they don't kind of like the albums from Wiz Khalifa that don't get talked about at all and shit, you know, like at all. But this project right here was kind of like his first debut album on like a major label and shit, you know, like when the label was backing him, the whole industry was watching and hearing this shit. This shit had so many crazy songs, my nigga. I mean, you gotta realize when I'm gone.
I spend it all, I wait for another day. I'ma take all this money I own and blow it all away. Cause I can't take it when I'm gone.
On My Level with Too Short is so underrated. Kind of one of my top favorite Wiz songs and shit for sure. Even Too Short verse was fire as hell.
That's what I have to do.
Champagne all night, never worry about a damn thing. Yeah, mine, homie, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. So I'ma take one shot to the brain and order 3 more shots. I'm going in. Hey, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah.
Hopes and Dreams was crazy.
Long money, hopes and dreams. Always be around them niggas with paper, but got your own money. It's your world. Buy this drink for you, girl. You say tell the DJ play this song for me. Here's my number in case you ever need company.
The Race, nigga. Star of the show is Chevy Woods. Chevy Woods was so crazy. Don't Sleep is inspirational as hell.
Driving, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. No driving, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend.
Shit, it was so many songs and shit. It was so many. Middle of You was crazy. It was so many classics on this project, my nigga. Like, classic after classic. Eventually came out with a Rollers Paper 2 in like 2018, but it really didn't live up to this project. Bro. I don't think no project that Wiz had dropped kinda after this, besides like a mixtape. Well, nah, Black Hollywood was crazy, but I don't know. Rollers Paper was just a good fire. It was like a crazy time, my nigga. Like, everybody was bumping this shit. I remember seeing this cover art everywhere at the time, my nigga. Like, this project was getting played everywhere. Like, for real. know we gotta talk about the crazy mixtape run that this nigga was doing at this year and shit. Cause Wiz Khalifa, like, he's known for dropping a mixtape. A fire mixtape at that, nigga. You know, we gotta talk about Cabin Fever, nigga, that dropped on February 17th, 2011 and shit. Now, this was the first mixtape that he had dropped after Kush and Orange Juice, and it held up so well, my nigga. Like, literally so well, nigga. Worth the hype and shit, cause you gotta realize Kush and Orange Juice had took the industry by storm, my nigga. Like, Wiz Khalifa had the whole blog era going crazy at this time with, like, song after song, Mesmerized going crazy in the streets. So when this dropped this shit, people was like, okay, like, could he do it again and shit? And he ended up doing it again and shit. I ain't gonna lie, this might be a hot take too, cause I always kinda, I'm not putting this project, this mixtape over Cabin, over Kush and Orange Juice. But it really could be up there. I feel like it's like a line. Like, it's like right next to each other of like being at the top of like classic Wiz Khalifa mixtapes, in my opinion. Like, the production of songs on this motherfucker was crazy. It had Lex Luger all over this project. I mean, like, this really could have just been a Lex Luger and Wiz Khalifa mixtape, because Lex Luger was going crazy. And that's a video that I got coming real soon, just to let you know. Like, Lex Luger, like the whole 808 Mafia, like the beginning era of them dominating the rap game, we for sure gotta make a video about that shit, because it won't be no rap game without them niggas dominating the early 2010s at that point. This tape was crazy, bro. Like, nigga, we was bumping this whole tape that whole 2011 and shit. Like, every song but on this bad boy was fire, nigga. Taylor game was crazy.
I'm the coach, I can show you how to be a player. 5'8" is the fitted, bitches love my hair. Camo shorts go with anything I wanna wear. They let me in the club, fuck the dress code. Me and all my niggas rolling up the best smoke. OG Kush from the West Coast. Oh, you down the fuck? Shorty, let's go.
Middle of You with Shabby Woods was crazy.
You know I keep that weed lit. Met up once and let me hit. You asking for the remix, calling me cause this ain't what she wants. She say she need this G shit. Rolling papers, told the neighbors I be trying to keep you quiet. Once we get going, we sure to wake them. Roll this weed before you leave, be sure to bake one.
I mean, phone numbers are fire as fuck.
I caught me one for my old girl. You think she my newest bitch, she my old girl. Khalifa, a younger nigga who handle his. Hoes get in my car, ask what the channel is. Bullshit.
Motherfucking Homicide, come on, bro. That's like my favorite Wiz Khalifa song. I'm killing them.
Oh, the smoke, I'm riding high. My niggas with me, they down to ride. I got my chains up, they looking like they surprised. Got niggas hating on me hard cause my paper right. Money from the flow, way up to the sky. They wanna know, and they wonder why. I got my wings when I was young, so I tend to fly. I put my chain on, they saying it's homicide, and I'm killing.
It's homicide, I'm killing them. It's homicide, I got my chain. Like, that shit so fire, nigga. Even the remix with Jeezy was crazy. Fire ass mixtape, bro. Like, this shit that had no skill. You gotta realize, it's only 9 songs on this bad boy. 9 songs on this bad boy. I mean, like, 9 songs of pure fire was crazy. I mean, even like Kush and Orange Juice had 20. Wiz Khalifa just gave us 9 songs, which was all fire as hell. And the nigga didn't disappoint, my nigga. Cabin Fever 2. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about that because we might have to do that for a separate video. But that shit was a fire, like, we gonna talk about it in the future. I remember that fire ass California song, bro, that dropped that year too. Now, it was just kind of like a Lucy, but if you know, you know it.
Roll a joint, roll another one. When it's all said and done, I'll be at the top, bitch, cause I hustle a lot. Them cars, we pulling them off the lot. Don't even test drive it before I cop.
Then Born Ready with Drake, my nigga. If you know, you fucking know, nigga.
Turn the microphone on and let me speak my piece. On my grind every week, gotta feed the streets. And I don't know another way but to keep it G. So you ain't gotta ask for something, you can see it's me.
A classic Mac and Devin Go to High School soundtrack. Now, this really could just be a collab, like collab album with him and Snoop. You know, that really what it was, bro. It was a collab album. I mean, the movie, it was a soundtrack to the movie, but really, this was a collab album because they went 10 out of 10 on this project, bro. Like, the chemistry between them was crazy on this whole entire tape. I thought Wiz would have been there in the early 90s with Snoop and shit, the way they was collaborating on these songs. Y'all know the classic, legendary, funny ass movie that came with this, you know, like that came out, but that didn't come out until the next year and shit. It didn't come out till 2012 and shit, so, you know, we could browse through it and shit, you know, cause we all know how legendary and classic that movie. That was kind of like the first Tubi movie. If we being real, like, it's kind of like the first Tubi movie and shit that came out. Cause they got realized this is when rappers was doing shit like this. Like, rappers don't do this shit no more. Like, this when, like, the early 2010s, 2000s, like Method Man and Redman with How High, Snoop and them. Like, every rapper was kind of doing like a joint movie. Like Dr. Dre and Snoop with The Wash. Like, every rapper that was like popular at the time was always doing a comedy movie, like with Ice Cube. Like, it was so many rappers that was doing that shit, and they did this shit. Like, rappers don't do that shit no more. You don't see that in the industry at all nowadays. That's how you know the industry nowadays is kind of weak nowadays, because it's like back then at least rap was fun with it. Like, now everybody takes shit too serious. Like, I don't like that shit. Mac and Devin go to high school, man. We ain't gonna be talking about the movie book, so we gonna talk about that in maybe the 2012 video. We gonna be focused on strictly the soundtrack, and this shit was fire. I mean, the classic Young, Wild, and Free Confidence, my nigga.
So what, we get drunk, so what, we smoke weed, we're just having fun, we don't care who sees. So what, we go out, that's how it's supposed to be. Cause you know I'm high as fuck, young and wild and free.
Bruno Mars, I remember this song being everywhere, dominating the like game and shit. Like, Wiz Khalifa really was out here dominating the rap game, but like a short amount of time, my nigga. Like, once that nigga took off, he took off. I personally listen to this project like a motherfucker and shit. Like, it's an actual album. I mean, like, you got Smoking On with Juicy J.
You get high, but I ain't smoking with the rest though. Cause if it's in my drink, believe that it's the best smoke. I'm talking OG Kush from the West Coast. Watch how you hit it, just one hit'll burn your chest though. Cut those cameras on, cause my camera's on.
630 is one of my favorite. Is up there for sure with like a top 10 Wiz Khalifa Snoop Dogg song.
When I pull up, beat flow so fresh in my ride. We smoke the best you can buy. Them niggas talking it, but they just don't go harder than us. Keep stunting just cause I can. These hoes know just who I am. Them niggas talking it, but they just don't go harder than us. This one's for the G's. All black chucks on the cuffs.
Like, this song is fire. Wiz spazzes, but Snoop spazzes too.
We blow to the middle of the day. Wiz say dog, put a little in the J. Hey, why not? Not why. We fly, we ride. She high, he high, we high.
Motherfucking Let's Go Study talent show was crazy.
Every time I go out, I'm blowing that smoke out. I buy it, don't even know the price. I talk cause I live it, pay me a visit, and I'll be somewhere up in the sky. My nigga is about to go down. Oh, we fly, it's no lie that we hot, so we down. It up and it's hoes out. Growing up, clean a ride, case the hoes one jump inside.
Motherfucking French in Hell with Mike Poster was crazy. Currency OG was like, it's so many fire songs. You got like Cardo got Wings was kind of on this too. Man, niggas sleep on Cardo, nigga. Niggas sleep on Cardo like a motherfucker. But this nigga is crazy. Like, but the shit that him and Wiz Khalifa was doing at the time need to be studied in museums, my nigga, for real. Honestly, a legendary tape, man. Like, really, like, and I hate that people really sleep on this shit, man. Like, people, like, if you listen to Wiz, you'll understand. But some niggas don't listen to Wiz like how you'll truly listen to Wiz, my nigga. Like, Wiz was dominating the rap game, and that shit, honestly, was like the craziest thing ever. It just was a new beginning, like, for a lot of motherfuckers, and some niggas just don't really understand. But if you understand, you fucking understand, nigga. You gotta talk about the motherfucking classic patch, my nigga. The Wiz Khalifa patch. Now this is what we call it, nigga. It ain't really, cause Wiz Khalifa solidified this cut right here. The Afro temp fade with the motherfucking blonde patch, my nigga, was like everything at the time. I mean, you gotta realize this shit was like everything. This was Wiz Khalifa's signature look before he got the dreads. Before he got the dreads, this was Wiz Khalifa signature look and shit. This shit was crazy. I mean, everybody had this hairstyle. You lying if you saying you didn't have this hairstyle. Like, this is literally majority of every NBA player, like early 2010s hairstyle, my nigga. Niggas in school, I had this hairstyle, nigga. Like, it's a picture right here with this hairstyle. This shit was everywhere, my nigga. It just like how the Odell cut was in 2016 and shit with the curls and the blonde. We just had grown man rocking this cut, my nigga. Grown man rocking this fucking cut right here, nigga. Felt like 2011, bro. Every rapper just was going Super Saiyan if they had anything with blonde. Like Tiger. Not even Crip, I ain't a rapper, but when he had a blonde, he was Super Saiyan. Soulja Boy, of course. It's like when niggas went blonde that year, it's like it was a whole nother level of dominating the game and shit. Like, it's just like you had extra superpower if you was like, you feel me, when you got that blonde. Like, once you got that blonde, you was a whole nother nigga and shit. And like, niggas don't talk about that, man. Niggas don't talk about that at all. Yeah, 2011 Wiz in general, bro. It just like, man, this was a different time, my nigga. Like, literally a different time, my guy. Like, Wiz was dominating the game, bro. Like, and it's so crazy how just in general, or just what this man was really doing for like the shit. For him only been out at a certain time period, cause he been out forever, but you know, him dominating the game like from 09 to just that point was just crazy. It's like once a nigga got in his prime, bro, it was over with, my nigga. This nigga was like truly out here dominating the game and shit. I know that shit had to feel so good, because like for him to be out since 2005, 6, it's honestly insane. For I know that shit had to been crazy just getting his recognition at that point, because like just people sleeping on him so early in his career and shit. Like, you know, so I know once the ball started rolling and he really started picking up the pace and shit, I know that shit had to be the best feeling ever and shit. And just the people he was working with, like, it was like, honestly, all that shit was like perfect timing, kinda. Like with Lex Luger coming out, him with Lex Luger putting up them fire ass songs. Motherfucking him and Cardo was going crazy and shit. I mean, like the Snoop and like the Mac and Delvin go to high school shit. Like, all that shit had to been so crazy. And Rolling Papers just being a top Chef Kiss album, my nigga. All that shit was different. Like, the industry wasn't ready for none of that shit that was coming out, but they had no choice but to get ready, because that shit was fucking flames. And that shit came and dominated. Some of that shit still sound fresh. Like, you still could bump Cabin Fever like it came out last weekend. That shit would still sound fresh as hell, bro. Like, that shit not really outdated and shit. Now, songs like Taylor Gang, it's kind of like somewhere outdated, but you still could bump that shit in the whip, bro. You really can, you know. You just have to really, you know, you just gotta bump that shit. The 2011 Wiz, man, for sure, man. I can't count, man. This was a 99 overall for sure. Like, Wiz was a 99 overall and shit. Like, he was definitely killing the game. I mean, the game, he had the game on lock, my nigga. You couldn't escape, you couldn't go nowhere without seeing Wiz motherfucking Khalifa in the early 2010s, you know. And that's just facts. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap this video up. I enjoyed this video, man. Y'all give the video a big ass thumbs up, man. I got so much love and respect for all y'all, man. For real, like, I mean that shit by, like, literally, I mean that shit, man. Y'all niggas have been just honestly showing the best love and respect, bro. And it's just, I can't do nothing but appreciate that, man. Like, literally, I can't do nothing but just sit and respect that, man, because y'all don't have to do the shit y'all do, but y'all do the shit y'all do. And I love all that shit, man. It's like, it's so much shit you could be watching, but y'all take the time out your day to fuck with my shit, man. You know, the fuck my shit, man. I understand this might be a little new movement and shit, but all this shit is overwhelming as hell, man. I can't do nothing but just sit and respect and appreciate this shit, man. Thank you, God. That's all I can say. Thank you, God. I understand, man. These videos are like, I'm really passionate about this music shit, man. Like, for real. I'm really like I don't just really do this shit for views. I don't do this shit for views and nothing like that. I genuinely care about the passion of music, like, cause I grew up bumping music my whole life, y'all. Like, if you know, I grew up bumping music. Like, I came out the womb bumping music, probably, bro. That's how like much respect and love I got for this shit, man. So I can't really. I just gotta give my flowers where it due, man. Cause I don't see nobody making videos like these, man. Like, the only person I could think of making videos like this is my boy Aaron Speaking. He's like the only person I know that made videos like these. And besides him, I don't see nobody giving respect and credit to where the artist where it's doing shit. You know, you don't see that, you know, like, so I feel like if I got the platform, I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna show the respect and show y'all the music that I grew up listening to, you know, because rap game was crazy at the time. You can't even sit here and deny that. Got so much shit coming, y'all, man. So many video ideas we finna do, man. We being consistent, man. We gonna try to drop a new video every 2 days, man, you know, because it's like, why not, my nigga? It's so much shit we could be talking about. I'm not gonna sit here and waste on time not talking about it. We finna do this shit today, because tomorrow's not promised. We gotta get these flowers to the artists, man. But yeah, it's so much shit coming. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comments, man. We definitely might do 2012 Wiz Khalifa for sure. That most likely gonna come soon. We gonna do 2012 Soulja Boy. 2012 Soulja Boy is coming so soon, man. I hope y'all get ready for that, because that video is gonna be crazy. I mean, 2012 Soulja Boy was undefeated, just like 2011. So much shit coming, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. And yeah, man, squad.